Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Caleb Moto back at it with another video. I apologize for not uploading. I've been having issues with the audio, with the GoPro and the mic and everything. Everything's plugged in good, but what I think it is that the mic had fallen just a little bit from where it normally sits, so I think that's why it's been so muffled. Because in the video I was talking, at the same volume as I always have, and everything. So I think I've finally got it figured out. Like I said, I really do apologize to you guys for not uploading. I know if, excuse me, and no, it's not COVID. I know a few of you guys have been asking, sending me messages, text, DMs, whatever. Hey man, when you gonna upload again? Are you good? Like, what's going on? Well, that's what's been going on. It's just I've been trying to figure out how to fix the audio, but I think I've finally gotten it figured out. So yeah, but today's video is going to be a little bit different, than what we're really used to, which is going to be good though. I want different on this channel. I want to have a wide variety of things, on the channel. So today's video, we're actually going to talk about the top 5 things that I hate about this bike. Okay, so what are we going on here? But first off, then we'll start. Really, this is no really order. They're all about the same, but the first thing has got to be the biggest and the number one thing. And I understand it's a smaller displacement bike, okay? Has got to be the power. And like I said, I understand, guys, I know we're talking about a 400. It's not like it's a 600 or a 750 or a 1 liter, by no means. But the power. It's torquey, don't get me wrong. It's torquey, and even with the modifications and stuff that I have done to it, the headers, or the full exhaust, I should say, the tune, stuff like that. It's giving it quite a bit more, but it's still, I don't want to say it's a slouch because it's quick for what it is, but I don't know if that just means I'm ready for an upgrade, or I don't know what that means, but that's one of the biggest things that I have to complain about this bike. But like I said, I know it's a 400, so is it really that big of a problem? Because I bought it knowing it's not like a fast bike, if that makes any sense. So I'm basically complaining about something I guess I can't really complain about. Alright, as you guys can notice, I'm not on the interstate, which leads me to number 2. Okay, so the second biggest thing I don't like is that, once again, it's a naked bike, so there's not going to be a windscreen. There's not going to be any of that. So really, once you hit the interstate, you're going, 70 plus, that wind's going to beat you up, a good little bit. The wind's going to hit you, toss you, turn you, so on and so forth. You're going to feel every little gust of wind, and just riding. Cars passing you, you passing cars, whatever. You're going to feel it's going to push you around a little bit, which I understand. It's a naked bike. It's a light bike. It's like 350 pounds light. Okay, so it's going to have. See, I felt it a little bit there with the wind, and I'm only going 55, but you're gonna have that, if you are looking to buy one of these. I love this bike, don't get me wrong. I love this bike, and I would recommend it to anybody, okay? And these really aren't that big of issues. They're just what I have found of riding it for, almost like 6 to 9 months, somewhere in there. To go. Alright, so number 3 on the list. Once again, it's really every bike though, so is it like really that big of a deal? But anyways, the third thing that I'd have to say I hate, on this bike has got to be like the mirrors and the turn signals. Just like the way they're positioned, the design of them. But I mean, I know a lot of bikes, really pretty much every bike is going to have this style of mirrors and turn signals and everything. So I mean, I can't really complain, you know. But I'm gonna pull over here and show you guys what I'm talking about, which I'm sure you guys know. All right. So yeah, I know guys don't hate me. I don't know why I stick stuff in there. I don't know why, but okay. Like I said, I mean, it's not awful, but it's just the little stuff. Sometimes I feel like they could have, you know, moved these from here to, you know, maybe like integrated it into the plastics, maybe. You know, and the mirrors, I mean, I understand you can't really do much with those, but give it, you know, I just feel like they sit up too high, or, you know, I mean, y'all know what I'm saying. I don't know, I feel like they just sit up too high. They stick out like a sore thumb. I feel like they could have done something a little bit better, you know, with that design, because the front looks worse than the rear. I mean, the rear just kind of everything just kind of flows together. I mean, I can't lie. Okay, there's not really much flow to that either, but it looks better than the front. Okay, it definitely looks better than the front. Okay, but that's what I'm talking about. I don't know if y'all agree with me or not. I know, you know, a lot of people, no matter what bike they have, they'll change that out like as soon as they get their bike. So I feel like that's not a problem with just me or something that I'm only worried about, but I feel like it's an issue with everybody. All right, so number 4 on the list of the things that I hate about the 2020 Z400, honestly, has got to be the seat. It's really not that comfortable. I feel like I'm sitting on a small dirt bike, which I basically know that's the kind of setup that this is it basically rides like a little dirt bike, but I don't know, I feel like they should have, you know, integrated more. It feels like it's just too narrow. It feels like it's going up your butt, you know, when you're sitting, in all honesty. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It feels like the seat's like just going up your butt. Like, it's not sitting on your thighs, it's almost like sitting on your like crotch and butt area. But I mean, I don't know how else to word it. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like, I mean, it's comfortable at first, but once you start riding for a bit, and I know this is any bike, but I've only been out for maybe 15 minutes, it just feels like that seat's just digging into my legs, like my butt. Like, I don't know. Alright, so the 5th and final thing that I can say that I hate about the Z400 is that I really don't even have room to put like my registration and all that on the bike. So it's like I've got to keep it in my bag, but you know, there's sometimes that I forget my bag sitting on my bed, or you know, the couch or whatever, you know, when I leave the house. So I'd like to have, you know, some room, you know, to put on my paperwork and stuff, because you know, what if the one time I get pulled over is I forget my bag at home, and you know, it's just, I don't know, I'm trying to find a way to, you know, make everything work. Is that a Supra? But I don't know, I'm trying to figure out a way to get everything in there, because I mean, I don't want to, I don't know what I don't want to do, but I love those pops, man. But you know, I wish I had a little bit more room, a little bit more depth, you know, to put stuff in. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, a lot of this stuff isn't even big stuff. Like, it's just little petty stuff that, you know, kind of gets on your nerves a little bit. You know, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still kind of frustrating. You know, when you can't, you know, get like your paperwork in there neatly, or you know, whatever. But those are probably going to be the 5 things that I truly dislike. I hate using the word hate, but truly dislike, you know, about the Z400. You know, and most of them are kind of given. Oh, it's a Wiener truck. But you know, I mean, most of them are going to be kind of obvious though, like the power and the, you know, and all that. That's a given because it is a 400. I mean, you can't get around that. But yeah, that would probably be the 5 things that I would change about this bike. Oscar Mayer Wiener. That's so cool. But I'm gonna have to turn around and get a picture with that thing. First, I gotta use the bathroom. But okay, I'll get this finished in a minute. But yeah, those would be the 5 things that I have to say that I dislike. You know, about the Z400. Nothing major. You know, and it's not really a deal breaker because most of the stuff that I'd mentioned, you can change with a couple aftermarket parts. I mean, so really, it's no big deal. But that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and also if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. But hold on. Before you go, hit that subscribe button below. It'll mean a whole lot. Like I said, it's just been hard uploading, trying to get everything, you know, back to where it was and everything. I think I just scared her looking at her phone. But drop a like, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. And also, what are you doing if you've not turned on that post notification bell? What are you doing? But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until the next one, I am out. Peace.